Now function in Python is also object. So how do you define function? How do you define function? So use of def here. Write a function name, let's say fun. You can have the parameter, let's say argument 1, argument 2, and that's optional. And you can write some document that this is a fun function. This is a document, and then you can write the return statement or a print statement. Let's say I say return argument 1, then argument 2, and then call the function with a parameter. Let's say argument 1 is Surendra, the argument 2 is, let's say, Panpalia. And you can see the result is Surendra, Panpalia, which is a tuple itself. Because I just say comma, by default, whenever you say comma separated value, interpreter interpret as a tuple. Now you can think about using this function syntax where def is a keyword to define user defined function. And then you can have the function name and then the argument. Let us explore more about this function now. Can you create an object of this? The answer is yes. You can simply say f equal to fun and just try to pass certain value here. Let's say hello and then say hi. See what happened. Can I use f now? Let us see. Yes, you can. So I just simply given the new name to the fun function now. It's very simple in the Python. Let me tell you, you can also see what are the other attributes are there. Like you can look at the dir of f and see what is there in the f now. And you can see that dir of f includes several attributes also. If you want to check the help, and these are the attributes which we did not define, but how this attribute came, because for everything there is a father for that, and the father is object here, means the parent, right? So the parent for every object or for the every object whatever you see is an object now, and from there you can see the various attribute also. Let me use some of the attribute like f dot doc _doc, and you can see the document which I wrote for the function now. You can check the help also f, and you can see how the function help is created automatically. Now have some great function. Maybe you can try the same code which we wrote it previously, like getIst of this some number, maybe this one. Now in this case, let us try the same code but with the help of function and the parameter. See how does it work now. Here I will not give the input, but instead of input I will remove this all statement now and just put this in under the function. Okay, I will remove the while also, and instead of that I will write a def getIst fun, right? So have a first argument, and then you have a second argument, and have a third argument. See what happened now, and then just colon, and under that the entire code should be there. Here I'm just putting the no break because there's no while loop now. So can I use this now, getIst fun, and let us have some comment like, like this is the getIst of 3 number function. Very simple. Now let us try to call this getIst fun now and pass this parameter like 4, 5, 65, whatever it is, and see how does it work now. You can see the second is getIst. So now the same code which I wrote using the if I just put into the function, and now I can call n number of times. Whenever I want to call it, I will just call this function with a various parameter, and you can just say now 4, 5, 5. Now here the second is equal to third, because you can see now when the first condition failed, it goes to the second and third. Change the value, call it again one more times. Say here now 50, and then get the result. Third is getIst now. So this way we could test our function whether it is giving the getIst of some number or not, and also we can see it's very easy to call also. And you can see the document of this. Let's say you want to check the document, you can just say help of this getIst, and it is created automatically. Just say getIst of fun now and see the help here. what are the things you wrote under the triple quote string is also published here in the help document. I hope you understood how these functions are written now, and this was what I wanted to give as an input to you for the today's session, like, and then cover the most of the topic. I wanted to cover most of the topic, like from basic like data type to data structure to the control structure and the function now. And obviously you need to practice more, like to write the, you know, the great maybe the function like Fibonacci sequence. You can try the writing the function like Fibonacci sequence. You can try the writing the function like finding out the, let's say, prime number or factorial of some number. All this practice definitely you require, and some special functions are there, and that is like that also I'll tell you, like here these are some variable argument function are there. You can try something special like arg, double star, kw here, arg. All these are possible in the Python case. So here called variable argument function. Argument function. So now how do you print it? Let us see this, how the variable argument function work. Variable argument. Now you must be wondering like, what is this star here? So star is not a pointer, guys. Here it is something else. Let us see like what is the star here. So I'm just printing here arg, and let us try to print even kwarg and see what is double star also. kwarg, and here it is a, I say, multiple variable argument or default variable argument. And let us see the result now and pass the parameter this. So I'm going to pass now various parameter and test it. How does it work? So where arg having some value like 4, 5, 6. See the result now. Here you can see the result. The first one is having the tuple result. The second one is a dictionary, but that is an empty one. Let us try some more thing now. Have something more. Let's say here A is equal to apple, B is equal to, let's say, banana. Okay, so just typing it, and let us pass it and see what happened now. You can see the result, like wherever I have given some default value like A equal to some default value as the apple, B got default value as a banana, that has come into dictionary, whereas the number which are given in the comma separated value has come into the tuple itself. So this is something special thing here in the Python, that the star arg hold the comma separated value. Here you need not require to worry about how many argument you would like to pass to the function. You can also pass default variable argument in case you do not know how many argument need to pass. You are not aware about the number of argument. You can use this variable argument like star arg just for the comma separated argument, and double star kwarg is for passing the default variable argument. For example, you like to have some default variable values, because in the first case you will not know the variable name, but second case you will know the variable name also. So this is the way you can have the functions in the Python.